number 2. We're wearing our dark blues in their home whites. All right, we're back. Puck is dropped. We're underway. Pens will chip through. We'll gain the zone. First time of the house, they fire that hit. Chip back, bounce in. It's wide of Colton's net. Hit it, the boys. We got a new truck. He plays it across out in front. That's to a Pens player. They get into the corner with it. We'll play it back out to the point. We'll go back down the sideboards with it. Zabarski will get to it. We'll reverse it to Maurer. Maurer puts it off the end boards. Leaves it up at the half wall for Pacelli. Pacelli drops it to Zabarski. Played around for Maurer. Maurer collects. They'll escape this one out. Cut off by the Pens. They'll gain. Regroup in the neutral zone. Played back ahead. Pens will gain the line. They walk past. They load up. They fire. They bury it on the back of the net. They chip in this line. Go. Down. Everyone. All right. The Penguins score first. Now we got Spittle, Gerberback, Cucharero up front. Fazio and Winton on the back end. Played in. Fazio will collect. He's brought by a couple forecheckers, plays it around the wall. Cucharero will collect. Pushes it back in the corner where Winton will step to it. He'll play it across from Maurer, or Fazio. Fazio plays it ahead for Gerberback. Gerberback trying to play out in the 17. Cut off by the Pens. Cucharero will collect at his own blue. He'll turn and fire it across. Hits the Pens in the skates, and now they're coming the other way. But regained, collected, Spittle gains the line. He gets to the dots, he turns, he fires. It's up and over the Pens goaltender. It's out in the neutral zone. Fazio will collect, he'll quick it up to Nunez. Plays it forward, Pens collect. Cucharero puts the forecheck on. Pens will regroup it. They'll play it forward. Off by Spittle. Taken down into the corner. They're playing it back out in front. Rebound opportunity, foot back. Two quick swipes by the Pens. 5 of the first period. It is 2-0. Pens the lead. We need to regroup. Get ready to go. Carr went down, getting Colt Williams to stop the guy. Say, hey, I'm out here. I'm going to get one go with the Now we got Roche, Pacelli, Carr up front. Shaner and Maurer on the back end. Kansas trying to come through. Carr put the stick on him. They'll gain the line. Fire was wicked. Another one. 3-0. 12:56 in the first period. Coach Whitney will call timeout as this looking like a night game continues in the first one. So we'll try to regroup, slow things down, but the Pens come out with the vengeance for the second one. Yeah, these mics aren't working. Put them in the right trouble. I'm going to try to put it back on here. All right, we're back live. We were trying hot mics. Carl picks this one up. Who load up the fire at the blocker save made by Max Jazasik. Carr collects behind the net. He's looking to play it out in front. Plays it out into the slot. Pens played out to the points. Kept in by Maurer. Turn and fire gets to it. Kicked this side by Jazasik. Maurer will keep. He'll ring it around the boards. Carr will get there. Pushes it back into the corner, but the Pens will collect. They're going to come out the other way. Maurer will get there to seal it off. Plays it back in. Sully will put it behind the net. Carr will forecheck. Pens will play it forward. They get off the wall with it. Fazio keeps. He gets it to Carr. Carr turns, plays it ahead to Pacelli. Off of Pacelli's stick into the corner. He'll turn. Comes out of the corner with it. Plays it in front. Pens will collect. The neutral zone. Cut off by Pacelli, and they get it deep. Wynn will get back to collect this. Fazio steps, collects it over, reverse it off the end wall to Maurer, or to Wynn. Wynn plays it ahead to Carr. Gets out of the neutral zone. There's a tip on it, so there's no icing. It's waved off. Pens will get back as PHC's in the line change. Pens will collect. Play it ahead, out into that neutral zone. They'll gain the PHC line. They step in. Nooner sticks to the side. Playing off the half wall. The Pens collect it. They play it back out into the center. They load. They fire. Kicked this side by Williams. Pens collect it. They'll walk around the near side. Spittle will collect. Gets onto the forehand. Plays it ahead for Anicia. Gets past him. Cucharero will collect as he was cutting across the seam. He'll gain the line. He'll get to the top of the circle. He drags in. Splits him. Makes a move. Gets in past the net. Spittle will collect. Play it to the point. Gets past Maurer. Maurer will collect it. He'll walk it back. Send it 85 feet to Zabarski. Zabarski gets across the red. He chips it forward. Pens will collect inside their zone. They're coming the other way with it. Pens will take what ice is given them. They'll step across the line. They dump it deep. Zabarski's back to collect. Pens beat us to it. They chip to Maurer. Maurer plays it ahead to Anuccio. Pens are there to pick it off in the neutral zone. They'll try to go D to D. Pacelli picks it off. He's coming the other way. Gains the line. He'll turn and try to fire it in. It hits the shin pads of a Pens, and now they're coming the other way, but Roach gets above it, coming off the bench. Battle ensues along those near wall. Pens get out in the neutral zone. They play it forward. Maurer will collect inside his own line. He's going to step up. He'll play it ahead to Pacelli. Pacelli drags off the wall. He's across the blue. He fires it towards the net. Gets into the corner where Gerbevec will collect. Gerbevec will step down into the corner, working on the end wall. He's dumped. The Pens will collect it. They'll reverse it out the other way. Fazio steps and seals. He'll play it deep down in the zone. Gerbevec will collect. Lets it go by, but he takes the body. Rochi's there to put it off the boards, leaving it for Gerbevec. Gerbevec's hitting pinned and ridden off the puck. A lot of collisions back and front. It's played to Pacelli. Pacelli plays it out in front off of Roach's stick. He gets out to the half wall where the Pens collect. They'll chip past Fazio. Gets back. Winton will step to this one. He's going to collect. He's going to get back onto his forehand. He plays it across to Gerbevec. Gerbevec plays it out to Rochi. Rochi's going to turn with it. He's going to go. He's across the blue. He's on the forehand. He'll drive in. Gets into the corner. He'll use the net. He's ridden off that puck on the end boards. Pacelli will try to get above it, but the Pens will chip it past him. He'll get back out in the neutral zone. They headman it. Now we got a one-on-one. They load up, they fire. Williams fights it off with the blocker, gets into the corner. Pens will collect. We'll get up the half wall, then leave it back into the corner on the end boards. Fazio's there to chip it past the forechecker. Pacelli will collect. He's on the forehand. He gets it off the boards. He plays it out into the neutral zone. Gerbevec collects. He's across the red. He's across the blue. He'll drag in. He's buried. And that's Johnny G. Once again, moving the feet. Going to the box will be the Pens. So we will stay down here, face off to the left, the Pens elite. And we will be going to the Dunlop's Dude Up. Brought to you today by none other than Dunlop's Bar and Grill. Sewell, New Jersey. Stop in. Tell them Kate Witten sent you. Those microphones aren't working, so I'll let you talk in between periods. It's played back across. Now we got Pucciarello, Carr, Spittle up front, Maurer, and Shaner on the back end. Pens will step in, they'll fire. It's kicked aside by Williams. Rebound collected, fought off by Williams. Stick to side. Shaner will step out with it on the forehand. We'll reverse it to Maurer. Carr will step down the wall. He'll collect. He's going to use the own cage. He'll come out the other side on the forehand. Stretches out to Pucciarello, who leaves it for Spittle. On the one-touch, Spittle gets across the red. He leaves it back for Pucciarello, but the Pens back-checking through the lane, pick it off. Shaner will play this one into the zone. Pens will collect. They'll go D to D. Look to come right out the other way. Trying to stretch that ice. It's picked off by Maurer. Played back ahead. Puck battle ensues. Pens come off the boards with it. Tipped across. Pacelli will get there. We'll turn up. We'll play it ahead. Pucciarello will collect at the Pens blue line. He drops it to Spittle. Spittle fires it in on net. It's paddled aside. Directed in the corner, but Spittle will get there. He'll play it to the point for Winton. Winton turns and fires. Spittle collects. Plays it back across looking for Pacelli, but it gets through the goal mouth out to the sideboards. Pacelli collects. Plays it to Fazio. Fazio will walk it. He'll play it to Winton. Winton loads and fires. It's into the backside of a Pen, but it's second effort. Played in. Fired in. Kicked aside by the Pens goalkeeper. Pens will collect. Pens are back to even strength. They gain the line. They walk past. They drive across. Huge stop made by Coltman and Williams. Rebound collected. Played ahead, but the Pens keep it in. Pens will load up. We'll walk into the corner with it. Walk off the wall. They find the defender leaking down the sideboards, and they'll throw it back around where Fazio will step to it. So collect this. He'll turn into traffic. Knocked off the puck. Pens collect. They play it out in front. They load. They fire. They tickle the twine for the fourth time today. 5:56 left in the first period. Pens lead 4-0. So now we got Rochi and Nuccio Kirby back up front. Shaner and Nooner on the back end. Rochi will kick this one forward. Collected by Gervek. He'll step across the blue. He'll dump it in. Pens will get there. They'll play it back around. Gervek cuts it off. Drags past one. Trying to play it back out in front. Pens will stick it aside. Gervek collects. So put it into the corner. Looking for Rochi. Rochi collects. He's trying to work off the M boards. We'll turn back on the M boards. Pens will step to this on the near side. Nuchuk gets there to stay above it and fight it off. Rochi puts it into the corner. Just play it around. Shaner will step in. Second effort keeps it. Nunez will step to this one. He'll fire it in. Gets around the end boards. Gervek picks it off. He's hauled down. So again, he draws another penalty. We'll go back to the Dunlop's Dude Up. Brought to you today by Dunlop's Bar and Grill. 4-0 early in this one. There's 5 minutes left in the first period. We'll have an offensive zone draw to the left of Max Strauss. Spittle between Carr and Pucciarello up front. We got Maurer and Fazio on the back end. Spittle wins this one back to Fazio. Fazio will set it up. He'll load. He'll play at the Carr. Carr will step, trying to play it across. Stick the side by the Pens, but Carr will get there. Play it down behind the net. Pucciarello is trying to cut it off, but the Pens will step to it. They'll chip past. They're going to stretch this back across the middle. Down the neutral zone. Carr picks it off. Carr fights it in the zone. Fazio keeps it, plays it in the Carr. Carr chips it down the boards to Pucciarello. And now they'll try to set it up. Work high to low. Spittle was looking for Pucciarello. Plays it past them. Fazio keeps. Plays it ahead with the Pens. We'll pick it off. We'll play it out in the neutral zone. Fazio will collect inside his own zone. Plays it ahead for Carr. Carr plays it across for Pucciarello. Pucciarello's got a seam. Pens back check. Pick that one off. Pucciarello gets a stick on it. But the Pens will fight it deep. And that's going to be whistled dead for an icing. So we'll come back 200 feet. Offensive zone draw to the left of Max Strauss. 4:05 left in the first period. Face off to his right. Still man up for 35 clicks. Now we got Rochi, Pacelli, Gerbevec up front. Shaner and Winton on the back end. Roach wins this back to Shaner. Shaner takes and fires. Held on to by Max. We'll reset through from the same dot. One's chipped out into the center. The Pens will collect. Play it forward. Winton's there to intercept the neutral zone. He'll play it back across it for Gerbevec, but he was waiting for the puck. The Pens step through. He'll dump it in. It'll get around the end boards. Shaner will pick up. Reverse it to Mike. Mike plays it ahead to Gerbevec. Gerbevec one touches it across for Pacelli. Pacelli plays it out into the center seam. It's ahead of Rochi. Rochi will put the forecheck on. Pens will get there, but Rochi takes a good path to the puck. Bounces out in front. Rochi, Gerbevec trying to collect it. The Pens out muscle us. They're coming the other way. Now they're in the neutral zone. 3-on-2 developing. They're in the line. They gain with speed. They play it back across. It gets into the corner. Gerbevec will collect it. He'll turn back up. He's buried. So again, body check called on the Pens. That is the third penalty drawn by Johnny Gerbevec in this game. So that doesn't go on the score sheet, but he's drawing penalties. Now we're back to the Dunlop's Dude Up. Brought to you today by Dunlop's Bar and Grill. Stop in, tell him Kate Winton sent you. Spittle to take this draw between Pucciarello and Nichiuk. Spittle leaves it for Pucciarello. Pucciarello trying to get it into the corner, but the Pens will collect. They'll reverse it behind their own net. They'll chip up the boards. Maurer's there. We got Maurer and Fazio on the point. Spittle gets above it. He keeps it in. He fires it in and hits Nuchuk, and Nuchuk loses his footing. Goes down to his knees, but it's played back across. Maurer will fire it in on net. Nuchuk gets it. He puts it back behind the net for Spittle. Pucciarello will collect. He'll turn up. He'll play it to Fazio's in the center. He fires it in, hits the body, gets wide. Nuccio puts the Spittle in the corner. Spittle walks out of the corner, finds Fazio at the top of the house. He turns, he fires. Save made and hung on to by the Penn's elite goaltender. Max Jozicek makes another big save. 2:35 left in the first period. Penn's elite hanging on to a 4-0 lead. Now we got Rochi, Pacelli, Carr, Zabarski, Winton. Pens win this one back. They'll try to come out the far side with it. They collect, they play that ahead. That's Easton Borman. He walks off the boards with it. He steps down the seam, cuts across, gets to the dots, he loads, he fires, just gets up high and wide. He's going to get out to the far point. Carr will pressure. Trying to read it, trying to cut it off. We'll force him back up the boards. Rochi picks it off, reading that play. He's got Pacelli out in front. Rochi turns and fires. Rebound, Carr puts it back. Save made by Max Drozicek. As that rebound was flat, they got there. Puts it back, but Big Max stands tall. So we'll stay down here, 2:05. 21 clicks left on the man up. Face off to his right. Rochi pushes it into the corner. Pens will collect. We're winging around the wall on the far side. They're going to collect it. They're going to play it out into the center. They'll get past. Carr's going to take a path to the puck. He's buried along the boards. He's got the help of Rochi, but the Pens come away with it. They'll step in. They'll gain the line. They play it across. Roach's stick is in the seam. Rochi will play it across for Pacelli. Pacelli's going to 10-2. He'll collect. Drags past one. He's got Carr coming with him. Gets his pocket picked at the end, and now the Pens are coming the other way as we're caught in the line change. We pinch. Coming off the bench hot. They play it back across. Nunez is there to keep him outside the dots. Pushes him back behind. Spittle will collect. He'll play it ahead to Carr. Carr trying to win it on the boards. Pens chip back. Spittle's there. Carr hit and pins. And Pucciarello tries to drag past, but the Pens come out of the power that they step in. Good stick. Fired in on Williams. He makes a save. They didn't call anything. Carr plays it ahead to Pucciarello, and he's all alone. From the red line, he's in. He's got Max to beat him. Makes a move. Pocheck. Max Drozicek keeps it on the back of the net. Gerbeck coming off the bench. Keeps it live. So that was our best opportunity. They let it go. As the Pens fans were calling for a penalty for the body check. Refs letting them play. Fazio will collect this one. Leaves it ahead for Gerbeck. Tipped off the boards. Fazio is choosing the battle at the blue line. Gerbeck's there trying to chip forward. Plays it ahead. Pucciarello is trying to find it. Pens collect. Will play it back out into the center. Gets past Zabarski. Foot race ensues. Good path to the puck by Shanner. Fazio will collect. The horn will sound. We're going to go into the first intermission. Edward 40 hands. Edward 40 hands. 4-0. Stay with us. We'll be back in about 120 seconds. As I do not have any in-game trivia. As our buddy from Lehigh took off after staying back for an extra game to watch his buddies on the Pens Elite and PHC. Big shout out to Logan Pyle earlier. Striking me out for the 4th and 5th time. I've been talking to myself, I think. We're struggling in the second one. But that one should count. Hooks and bodies to the net. I think Max Roach will get credit for it. I don't know if they were looking for a kicking motion, but PHC strike, so it's 4-1 early in the second period. Now we got Puchero, Carr, Spittle up front, Witten and Fazio on the back end. Witten surfs that one up. Puchero tries to clear the zone. It's kept in. It's fired back in. Colton makes a paddle save. Fazio will put it up the boards. Carr will collect. Will get it out into the neutral zone. Spittle puts the forecheck on. Puchero picks it off. Will play it into the zone. Spittle puts the forecheck on. They'll play it around. Puchero is going to cut this one off. Witten keeps. Second effort, he keeps again. Now if there's a hit and pin along the boards. They turn their fire. Get in the near corner. Carr's going to take a look. He collects. He fires it back across. In on net. Kicked aside by Mark Jozasik. Now the Pens will collect. They're going to come the other way. They cross the red line. They're across the blue. We got numbers back. They step on through. They play it back out into the center. They fire. Hits a shin pad. Carr collects. He's going to try to stretch it to Puchero, but the Pens will collect at the blue line, keep it active. Play it back in. Fazio will collect. Plays it up the boards. Carr was looking for it on the forehand. He'll collect it. He'll play it ahead to Spittle. Spittle sends it across looking for Puchero. He gets through the triangle, but out to the sideboards where the Pens will collect. They're forced across. Carr will get a stick on it. Second effort. Pens chip it deep. Fazio will contain behind the net. Our wingers flip sides. They keep it. Bars out the challenge. They play it back in. Back behind the net where Spittle will collect. Puchero is looking to flip at the Carr. Fires it out, looking to get it across the ice, but the Pens pick it off. Now they step in. They're coming the other way. They walk in. Fazio will get called for the trip. I thought it was a good defensive play. But the puck counter went down. They're not going to call Fazio. They're going to call Spittle. Spittle for the trip. I didn't see it. Thought it was a good defensive challenge. 12:48 left in the second period. Pens lead, hanging on to a 4-1 lead. That's played ahead. Pacelli collects it. He's going to drive out in the neutral zone. He'll get across the red. He'll push it deep. Now he's going to get in after it himself as he had no support. Pens will collect. They'll play it back up the near side. Witten will step and try to seal it off. He keeps it active. Sully will put the forecheck on. They play it back behind the net. Roche picks it off. Plays it to Pacelli. Pacelli tries to drag through. He loads up and fires. Big save made as Max Jozasik swallows that one up with the glove. Keeps it out of the back of the net. Pacelli was looking for another Wawa shorty. So we're still shorthanded. We got Puchero, Gerbevec, Zabarski, and Fazio. I never like when we leave the center of the net unmarked as they are able to exit the zone easily like they just did there. Now they're going to create pressure. So on the shorthand opportunity, we're not really trying to capitalize on the scoring opportunity. But the Pens will regain control. They'll get it in the zone. They go top bunk. Pop bottles to make it 5-1. So there was a delayed call there. One should come out, one should go back in. We should stay man down. As they're going to get Joshua Fazio for a trip. So we'll go back to the man down. Pacelli and Roche will stay up front. Bauer and Nooner on the back end. Twelve minutes left in the second period. 5-1 Pens. Roche wins this one back to Nooner. Nooner will chip it forward. Play it into the Pen zone.
Pens will get back. They'll collect this. That's CJ Nezjava. He tries to play it behind the net. It hits the back of the net, side of the net. Roche collects it, fires it in, but Drazacic collects it, freezes it. Roche looking to play this one back to Maurer. What's up, dude? Roche plays it across to Pacelli. Pacelli trying to collect. Pens fight it off. Pacelli stays on it like a bulldozer on a construction site. But the Pens come out of the pile. They're moving it the other way. They got speed coming through the neutral zone. They'll walk down the boards. Nunez fights him outside the dots. Maurer collects. They'll chip it off the end boards. They play it forward. Pacelli collects it. Trying to chip it forward. The Pens have it on that puck at the blue line. They step in. They fire it across. It hits the shin pad. They'll recollect. They turn. They fire. Kick the side by Williams. Gets out into the sideboards on the near side. They play it back. That's Nezjava. Plays it back down to Wilson. Wilson steps off the boards. He tries to get it across. Maurer kicks it out. He's ridden off the puck by Green. Nezjava will keep it deep. Maurer loses his footing. It's played to the point. Green with load will fire. Roche wears it. Pacelli collects it. Plays it back ahead for Roche. Roche chips past one. He's got one to beat. Chips past. He's in all alone. He's got one to beat. Loads up. He fires. Big glove save made by Max Drazacic. As he gloves it, hangs on to it, and then falls to the back of his breezers. Now we got Spittle and Anutsiuk up front. 4 clicks left on the man down. Witten and Zabarski on the back end. Offensive zone draw to the right of Drazacic. Riche wins that into the corner. Loyal will chip it across. And it's left. Loyal trying to stretch the ice. Witten cuts it off, but they gets chipped past, and now the Pens are coming with numbers. They're coming the other way. They load up, they fire. Big save made by Colton Williams. Another odd man rush. Fought off. Zabarski will collect. We'll bring it around the boards for Pucciarero. Puccierero's trying to chip it forward. Gets it off the boards out into the center for Spittle. Rolls under his stick, and the Pens collect. They'll come back the other way, but it's fought off by Witten. Friche's going to get it. He's going to gain the line. He drags past. He's in. Plays it back out in front to Stark. Spittle knocks Stark off the puck, but Friche collects it. He's down into the corner. He's playing it back across. Hits the boots of a PHC defender, and now Pucciarero collects it. He's going to gain the line. He's going to drive wide. Gets into the corner. Plays it back across, looking for Minuchuk, but it's sticked aside by Drazacic. Maurer keeps at the point. He walks in. He turns. He fires. Wide. Pucciarero will get there. He plays it back to Fazio. Fazio fires and kicked aside by Drazacic. Maurer will hit it reverse 10-2. Knocked off the puck. He's got Anuccio trying to help him. It's played ahead by the Pens, and now they got numbers coming the other way by the relentless back pressure by Max Roach. Takes one player off, but the Pens play it across. Roche collects it after Fazio chips it or pokes it. He's trying to stretch Pacelli, but the Pens step to that. Pucciarero knocks him off the puck. Roche collects it. He's got Pacelli with him. Pacelli drags past, and he buries it in the back of the net. So good find, good pressure on the puck. Good puck movement, Max Roach. That's 15. That's nasty. Some money. What do you call that? Nasty money? Nasty money. Bill Pacelli tickles the twine. Making it a 5-2 game. 8:45 left in the second period. We got ensuing face-off. Roach, you can take it. He's got Carl on his right, Pacelli on his left. Nooner and Zabarski out there on the back end. Pens will win this one. They're going to step across the red. They're going to step across the blue. They'll drive in. Fought off by Nunez. They'll turn up. They'll walk down. Walk up the sidewall. Walk across the top of the zone. Play it out to soft ice. Play it back to the point. Play it back down the wall. They try to step out. Good stick by Ethan Nunez. Roach is going to collect this one. He's going to drive in. We'll get across the blue. Pacelli out in front. Pens will collect it and reverse it out the other way. Try to hit that center seam. It's back out. It gets past Zabarski. They're going to wave the icing off as we had a play on that. Pens will get offensive side of it. They walk in. They collect the puck. They play it back across. Carl will step down. He'll get a stick on it. Williams collects and makes the save. So they played that out, not to the point to the guy that was at the high PSA. Pens doing a good job finding the guy with the quality scoring opportunity. 7:57 left in this one. In the second period, sorry, not in this one. Second period, 5-2 Pens Elite after they had a hot start to this one. They go D to D off that faceoff. CJ Nezhizhava throws it in towards the net. Hits a stick. It changes directions. And now the Pens fans are none too happy as they said there was a body check. I didn't see it. But Petro Joshua for Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck fires. Drazacic fights it off. But we have a Pens Elite player down at the back end. He'll get back to his feet. He's fine. I don't know. The Pens Elite fans not happy with the referee. We'll have to see this one. Player was able to get back to his feet, then slam his stick. Took a couple strides, and now he's going to go on. I think there's we might hand out an Emmy Award on this one. I can't hear, but the Pens announcers told me you could hear it. He's got a lavalier. I got the noise canceling headphones on. So it was loud. So it's probably deserved it. Fazio will collect. He'll fire it in. It's played with a high stick, but PHC plays it next. Trying to collect it. The Pens will fight it off. We'll try to step out. Witten will keep it active. It'll play it back down. CJ Nezhizhava is going to get there, but Pucciarero steps in front of him. He plays it up the boards looking for Witten. The Pens will chip it past. Fazio will keep. Witten will collect. He'll put it down the boards. Spitter will collect off the boards. He's looking to play it out in front. He fires it in. It's kicked aside by Drazacic. Now the Pens are coming the other way with speed through the neutral zone. They drop it to Wilson. Wilson loads up. He fires. Williams fights it off and then takes a chop. But stays strong. 7 minutes left in the second period. Penn still hanging on to a 5-2 lead. We got Pacelli, we got Rochi, we got Anuccia, Maurer, and Zabarski. Face off to the left of Coltman Williams. Puck is dropped. Rochi will try to collect it. Pens pick it off. They fire it in. We'll reset, do it from the same dot. Puck is dropped. The Pens will win this back to the D. They work off the wall. That goes D to Welch. Gets under his stick, and Nuchuk fights it off into the neutral zone. Green will be back off. The Pens will play it deep, but they play it for the wrong side of the red line, so that's going to come 200 feet for an icing. We'll have an offensive zone draw to the right of Max Drazacic. Rochi, Pacelli, Nuchuk up front, Witten, and Nooner on the back end. Rochi wins this one to Pacelli. Pacelli puts it out to Witten. Witten loads and fires. That's off a shin pad. Gets out to the sideboard. Pacelli will try to get there, but he's fought off by the Pens. But Nooner keeps it. Pacelli collects. He'll walk it down to Rochi. Rochi plays it back across. Pacelli will stick it into the end boards and then try to go to work on the end boards and himself. Gets into the corner. Wins that back behind the net. But the Pens outnumber us. They'll come out the other side with it. They'll play it forward. Nunez will collect. We'll turn. We'll play it back down the board to which it came. Played back forward. Nuchuk puts the forecheck on. Down to his knees again. Played back ahead. Blockered off by Williams. Gets past the Pens Elite, but they keep it in at the blue line. They seal it off. They're going to walk in. That's Friche with it. He gets his eyes up. Gets to the dots. He turns. He fires. It's fought off by Williams. Into the corner. Pacelli trying to get off the wall with it. Drags past one, chips past another, and now he plays it ahead. Rochi's got Anucciuk with him. He's fighting through a back check. That's the other Friche. Roach is knocked off the puck. Michuk waves at it, and now we're coming the other way. Pacelli puts the back check on. He hauls Connor Wilson down, and he'll go to the box. So we'll be man down. 5:17 left in the second period. Pens lead hanging on to a 5-2 lead. Spittle, Pucciero, Maurer, and Fazio on the back end here. Pacelli in the box for the trip. Pens win this one back. They'll set it up at the point. They'll play it down the wall. Plays ahead. Play it back out in front. They'll set up on the near side now. That's Friche. They'll turn. They'll play it back down the boards. Stick to side by Fazio. Friche collects on the half wall. Plays it in the corner to a partner. Played back across. The other Friche turns and fires. It's wide. Gets off the boards. CJ Nedriavava will step and seal it off and keep it, but Fazio following up gets it out in the neutral zone. Gaworski goes to the Friche. Friche gains the line. He'll work from high to low now, or low to high. He'll walk back across, plays it across the goal mouth. Gaworski will collect. He'll walk off the wall, met by a stick check of Declan Spittle, but he'll leave it behind the net. Plays it out. The other Friche turns and fires. That's off the end glass. Wilson will play it out in front. Friche turns and fires. Fazio collects. We'll leave it for Maurer. Maurer will play it ahead. Off of Pucciero's stick. We dive bomb at the puck in the neutral zone, and Wilson will step back in. He turns, he fires. It's fought off by Williams with the blocker. Pucciero will play it back across. That's played back in. That's Papadonomow. PHC kills it off. The Super Mario Brothers sound goes off. They play it back out in front. Maurer will collect. Will play it ahead to Pacelli, who just jumped out of the box. Pacelli's going to drive across the red. He's going to drive across the blue. He'll reverse up on the wall. Looking to play at the Spittle, but it's sticked aside by the Pens. Winton will try to keep it live. I think the whole play was offsides, but who knows what I'm looking at. Pens gain the line. Matt Roach fights it off. Trying to walk up the boards. Runs into his own teammate. Pens will keep with the play to drag across. Winton will collect. He'll try to play it ahead quickly. Stick down by Pacelli. Pacelli's got Pucciero driving center lane. He tries to find him. It's out in front. Too hot to handle. Roach gets above it. Pens collect, and they're going to come the other way with it. They get across the red, across the blue. Shaner's there to keep him outside the dot lines, but they'll walk back down. Shaner will chip it up the wall. Catches Carr. Carr gets out in the neutral zone. Plays it ahead, but the Pens collect, and they'll go D to D and come the other side with it. They play it back across. Carr gets a stick on it, gets into the corner. Wilson will collect. Will walk up the boards. Now he steps off the walk. Turns, fires off the end boards. Pens will come out the other way. They'll turn to fire. Williams stays with it. Somehow makes a big save. Huge stop. Puck was loose. Somehow he got the hand on it. Let's say out back in the net. I don't know how he did it, ladies and gentlemen. He stretched out with every inch of that big arm of his. Swallowed it up to keep this one 5-2 with 2:18 left in the second period. Pacelli goes back to the box. So now we're man down. Spittle, Pucciero, Spittle and Gerbevec. They'll pull Punti off. Fazio and Nunez. Defensive zone draw to the left of Williams. Spittle tries to clear this one. It's kept in by the Pens. Pucciero will walk. Will play it down in the corner to Wilson. Wilson turn with it. He's forced back outside by Nunez. Wilson will now walk back in, trying to penetrate that box. But it's played up the wall, back to the point where Friche will collect. He'll play it back to Green. Green turns and fires. It gets wide. Wilson will turn, fire the rebound in. Paddle save made by Williams. Played up the wall where Gerbevec will collect it. Gerbevec plays it across to Spittle. We're going to say he wasn't tripped. It was going to say incidental contact. Play back around the wall. Spittle buries a player. Pens will collect and reverse it around their cage, and now they're going to try to hit that neutral zone with number and speed. They'll zone entry. They'll slow things down. They'll look to drop it, but now they'll get back behind Williams' cage. They'll walk it around. They try to stuff her. Paddle save made. It gets out to the point. Gaworski collect. Turns and fires it in. That's wide. Kept by Nezhijava. He'll put it into the corner. Wilson will ring it back around. Gaworski collects. He'll play it back to Wilson. Wilson plays it out for Loya. Loya turns and fires, and Copeman Williams gloves it and hangs on to it. .105 left in the second period. 17 clicks left on Pacelli's penalty. Rochi and Nuchuk, Maurer and Shaner on the back end. Maurer will play it around the end boards. Nuchuk trying to get there, but CJ Nezhijava will seal it off. Shaner will dump this one. It will go 200 feet. It'll be whistled dead for an icing. We'll come down. We'll have a defensive zone draw to the right of Copeman Williams. 52 clicks left, 4 clicks left on the man down. Roach trying to win this one into the corner, and then if we can, I would like to see a lollipop feed to try to find Pacelli coming out of the box. Pens will chip it back to the point. Nezhijava will collect it. He's going to dump it into the far corner. Mara will collect it. We'll reverse off the end boards. Shane will get there. He's going to collect it. Play it out in the neutral zone. Grant Loyal will collect inside his own blue line. He'll chip it back forward. So it's ping-pong back. Pens collecting. Now they're coming the other way. Gaworski plays this to Borman. Borman's going to drive down to the sideboards. He's cut off. Chipped ahead by Maurer to Pacelli. Pacelli gains it. He's going to drive across the red. He's ridden off by Friche. Plays it across looking for Rochi. Nezhijava steps to it. Zabarski will collect. He'll try to gain the line. He's cut off by a couple Pens. Pens will collect. He'll play it up the wall. It's cut off by Rochi. Michiuk's in there to help Rochi. The horn will sound. Now we will go in. Second intermission. Trailing 5-2. Better second period. And you get 3 for a reason. So hopefully we can bring the fight into the third. Stay with us. We'll be back in about 120 seconds for more live action. All righty. At this level, age bracket hockey, you get 45 minutes of regulation. We're back. This is the 90th minute period of the day. As they played 75, my math is right. Last 15 left. We're coming out with Spittle, Pinchero, Carr, Witten, Fazio. They're huddled up. Looking to get going. Try to strike early in this third period. Change the momentum, flip it on its head. Puck is dropped. Pens jump through the lane. They'll get out wide. They walk in, they fire. Kick this side by Williams. Wilson will play that back down. Fazio will collect it. He's ridden off the puck by Ferguson. But on second effort, he'll chip it around the boards. Carr will step down to the hash marks. He'll collect it, plays it up the boards, kept in by the Pens, fought off by Fazio. Carr will collect again. He'll try to put it up out into the center seam for Spittle. Pens jump the lane. Carr following it up, trying to push it out on his own. Fights through it 1 or 2 times. Pens collect, chip it towards the net. He hits a couple blue bodies. They load up, they fire. Gets wide. Carr will step to this. He's going to collect it. Fans on it, but Fazio will collect it. He'll play it ahead. Gets out in front of PHC. Whistle dead for an icing. So we'll go for a line change. We'll come back 200 feet. 14:06 left in this one. Face off in our defensive end to the right of Coltman Williams. Roche, Piselli, Gerbevec up front. Maurer, Shaner on the back end. Piselli will collect. We'll push it forward. Pens will jump. That's Friche. He keeps it. He plays it across. It's stick to side by Shaner. Maurer collects. He'll get around the net. He'll play it ahead to Piselli. Piselli's going to collect it. He's going to find Roche. Roche's going to play it ahead to Gerbevec. Gerbevec's got a step. Gets out ahead of him. He'll get into the corner. Try to turn back out in front. Knocked off the puck. Shane will wind up. Fire it as that puck was on edge. Pens collect. He'll try to come up on boards, but Roche cuts it off. He'll seal it off. He's got Piselli with him. 2-on-2. Pens will come off the boards. Gerbevec's dumped by Green, but the Pens will throw it 85 feet. That's Davis who gains the line. He's ridden off the puck by Maurer. Roche collects it, following up. He's going to gain the line. He's in. Makes a move on the backhand, fires it in. Drazacic makes the save. Rebounds, collect it. Loyal will work from behind his own net. He's going to find some white ice. He's going to now move it across to Davis. Davis opens up. He catches that on the forehand. He's across the line. He fires it in. The soft ice. Williams sees what's coming at him. He'll glove it and hang on to it. So now we'll have a defensive zone draw. To Williams' left. You got Spittle, Pucciarello, Nucci up front, Fazio, and Nunez. Maurer just came across the ice. He's fixing an equipment problem, it seems. So we'll stay tuned into that and see when he returns. Nunez fights it off behind the net. Fazio plays it ahead for Anunciuk. Anunciuk one touches the Spittle. Spittle collects, puts it off the wall. Pens will collect it, but stick aside. Anunciuk will gain the line. He'll leave it for Pucciarello, and he's hauled down. So the tripping is called. We will come down for an offensive zone draw to the left of Drazacic. 12:27 left in this one. We're going back to the Dunlop's Dude Up. Brought to you today by Dunlop's Bar and Grill. Stop in. I spent a lot of time there today. Tell them Kate Witten sent you. This one's played to the point. Fazio will collect. Put it to Anunciuk. He fires. Loved and hung on to it. Off that far pad is usually the best pass in hockey. You are right. But we try to elevate it. Drazacic swallows it up. Fazio will collect it. He'll pass it to Anunciuk. Anunciuk plays it back to Fazio. Fazio will turn and fire. High. Pucciarello tries to play it back out in front. It's kicked aside by Loya, but kept in by Fazio. Will play it back down the boards to Pucciarello. Pucciarello playing it back across to Fazio. Gets past him out into the neutral zone. And that's Borman putting the forecheck on. He's going to find the puck. He's going to walk past. He drags in. Makes a move. Fought off by Fazio. As there was probably one too many moves by Easton Borman there. Might have wanted to fire that one in on net. But it's played ahead. Pucciarello collects. He gains the line. He'll load up. He'll fire. Spittle gets a stick on it. Drazacic fights it off. What's going on? What's going on? Sheridan tries to fire that one in. The Drostick kicks to the side. Carl will get there. He'll seal it off. Pens out numbers. They're coming the other way. They'll play it back across. Shannon's going to step to this one. Get a stick on it. Pacelli will collect. We got Pacelli, Rochi, Carr up front. 16 seconds left on it. Carr will challenge. Pens will play it back across. Pacelli reads it. He chips past one. He's at the red line trying to settle it. Pens will collect. They're going to go the other way with it. Get up ice! Maurer will collect it. He's going to throw the brakes on. We got to headman the puck there. There's no need to stop the progression. 0. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to call it how I see it. So it's played back across. Maurer will step to this one, trying to keep him outside the dot lines. Preacher will drag in. Preacher drives the net. Williams makes a save. Preacher takes the net off. I don't think he said anything. Did you say anything? Yeah, it is what it is. It's played back out in front. Fire back in. Colt makes a big stop. Stays with it. Rebound. Stop number 4. Number 5. Nunez clearing the crease. I mean, for the folks that know what they're looking at, I'll keep my thoughts to myself. It's played across. Gerbeck collects it. He one touches it up into the neutral zone for Putrero. The Pens jump through the lane. They'll collect it. Green's going to end into the zone. He runs into the referee. Gerbeck will collect it. He'll use his own net. He'll throw it across to Shaner. Shaner will go up the boards. It's going to be kept by CJ Nejajava. Pens collect. They're walking across. They throw it out in front. Gets through. They'll collect this. Played it in the back of the net. So the Pens take it to twine for the 6th time today. They extend their lead. 9:39 left in this one. 6-2. Here we go. Rochi, Pacelli, and Nuciuk up front. Fazio, Maurer on the back end. Rochi picks this one off. He's going to gain across the line. He'll load up. He'll fire. He gets outside the dots. He'll load it back across. Stick to side by the Pens. Pacelli will collect in the far corner. He'll turn up with it. Plays to Fazio. Fazio will walk. Will keep it in. Rochi picks it off. He loads. He fires. Gets wide, and Nuciuk will get after it. Played up the wall to Pacelli. Pens jump through. They collect it. That's Friche. He plays it ahead to Davis. 1-on-1. They play it in the soft ice. Friche. Oh, good paddle. Good play by Coltman Williams. PHC clears the zone. They'll play it back. Pens will collect inside their own zone. They'll play it back across. Davis will collect this one. He plays it ahead to Friche. Friche is going to gain the line. Drag through his feet. He'll walk down. He's cut off by Rochi. Fazio will collect. He'll play it ahead to Pacelli. Chipped off the boards. Fazio's going to collect. He's going to go off the end boards to Maurer. Maurer will collect this one. He's going to play it ahead looking for a Nuciuk. Nuciuk's knocked off his feet. Friche will walk it into the corner. Wilson trying to play it back out in front. Nuchuk challenges. He's on the boards. He's knocked off his feet. Wilson walks down the walk. He'll play it out to the point. CJ Nezhizava trying to get it to Friche. Read by Nuchuk. Again, loses his footing. 7 times. 1 shift. Nunez will ride him off the puck. Spittle tries to get there. Play back out in front. Nunez will step to this one. Trying to walk through. Will play ahead to Carr. Carr collects it. He finds Pucciarello out in the neutral zone. Off his stick. And the Pens will blow an edge. That's Loya. Spittle steps to this. Pens fight it off. Carr puts the forecheck on. We'll play it ahead to Wilson. Wilson will play this back across out into the center. Spittle trying to get above it. Play that. Nunez will find Carr at the far side. Carr's going to gain the line. He'll dump it deep. Spittle will get in on the forecheck as Carr rung that around the boards. Spittle will get there in the near corner. Looking for support. Pens outnumber us. Pucho is there help. They play it out to the point. Zabarski's going to load. He'll turn. He'll fire. Off the end boards. Pucho will collect. He's going to turn with it. He'll go back to Shaner at the point. Shaner will load. He'll fire. Gets through. Stick down by the Pens. Barr will force him back behind the net. Pucciarello will step to this. Pens trying to play it back across. It's off of Pucciarello's boots. Carr and Spittle there to try to dig this one out. Spittle's in. Carr will now engage. They play it ahead. It's kept in by Shaner. Shaner will walk down. He'll walk down the boards. Drag back in. Carr will push it forward. Looking for Spittle. Spittle collects it. He'll turn. He's pinned. Carr's in there to help. Takes a pen out. Spittle tries to find the loose puck. Wilson will play that one up the boards, and now the Pens are coming the other way. They're in the neutral zone with speed and numbers. Shaner and Winton back. Jaworski loads up at the dots. He fires. It changes directions. Stick to side by Winton. Pucciarello will collect it. We're going to cross the blue. He's hauled down. Arm will go up, and we will go to the Dunlops dude up. So we will have an offensive zone draw. 6 minutes even left in this one. To the right of Jajicic. We got Pacelli, Roach, and Gerberbeck with his big frame camped out in front. We got Maurer and Fazio on the back end, trying to exploit some time and space. This one's one to the sidewall. Pens will fight it off. They'll reverse it back behind their own net. We'll waste it around the boards where Gerberbeck will get to it, but Pens are quick to it. They'll reverse it back around, try to come out the other side. Fazio will get there. We'll keep it. Pacelli drags off the wall. He leaves it for Fazio at the point. Fazio will set up and try to quarterback this one. He'll leave it for Pacelli. Pacelli finds Fazio. He walks, loads up, fires. Gets through. Fought off. Pens collect, and now they're going to set it. Set it out into the middle. They fire it in. Williams kicks to the side. Fazio collects. He'll find Pacelli. Pacelli will try to collect this off the wall in speed, in stride. He's ridden off the puck. Gerberbeck's there to cut it off. Rochi finds a loose puck. Plays it towards the net. Back across to Pacelli. And Pacelli fires it in as Jajicic kicked the net off. But hey, that's a power play strike. Rochi to Pacelli. What did we call that earlier? Nasty money? So 6-3, 5:04 left in this one as that's a power play strike. 5:04 makes it 6-3. Pens reset their own net. Now we got Spittle, Pucciarello, and Nuciuk up front. Winton and Shane are on the back end. This one's played back to Shane. Shane will play it to Winton. Winton will step up, try to stretch it across. Pens will collect. Play up the near boards, but Winton will step and put it deep into the zone. Pucciarello will put the initial forecheck on. Force him around the other side. Reads the cutoff. Play back around the wall. Winton will step in and try to keep, but the Pens will play it deep. That'll get down the ice. Whistle dead for an icing. Will come 200 feet. 4:37 left in this one. You're still listening. PHC trailing 6-3 after a 4-0 first period. by the Pens Elite. Spitter, Pucciaro, Nucciuk, Witten, Zabarski. To the left of Drazic, or to the right of Drazic, sorry. Puck battle ensues along the wall. The Pens will step past. They're going to come with numbers and speed. They walk in, they load up, they fire, hit iron. Pens will collect, they'll work it out in front. They play it across. Somehow, Colton Williams stays with it. Able to kick the net off. Able to make a big pad save. Stay square, stay strong. As we lost that front contained in front of him. .411 left in this one, 6-3. Defensive zone draw to the left of Williams. Now we got Roche, Carl, Pacelli, Nooner, and Maurer. Pens will win this one back. Bars out the challenge. Pens will play it back down the wall. Chip the side. Play to the point. We'll load the fire. Off a stick. Wide. Maurer will collect. Pens will win it off the boards. They'll play it back across. Roche's there with a stick in the lane. Williams makes a save. Then a lot of extracurriculars at the front of the net. Williams is down, so they're going to try to tend to him. Coach is out to tend to Williams. Checking to make sure he's able to get back up and finish this one. 3:49 left in the third period. Pens hanging on to a 6-3 lead here. We're going to go away from the camera feed as coach is making sure Colton's okay. Stay with us. We'll be back. Colton's actually back up on his own recognizance. Back to his own feet. But he will come out. Ellie Shaw will come in. Gets her paddle, gets her gloves on. So she's going to stretch out. Make sure she can get as loose as she can. Never an easy job at any level, any age. To come in cold to a game. So she'll be called upon for the last 3:49 of this one. Face off to her right. We got Roche, Pacelli, Carr up front, Fazio, and Shane are on the back end. Roche wins this one in the corner. Shane will get there. Pens will hunt this one like a hungry dog, but Fazio cuts it off. He'll play it to Pacelli. Pacelli's looking to play it out to the center seam. We'll play it off the wall to Roche. Roche's out there trying to drag in. Pens will collect. Go after it! Surf! So the Pens will cane line. They'll walk all the way down. Fought off by Fazio. Get up, ice! Get up! So it's going to be cross. Pens will play it back in. Fazio will get up, ice! Get up! Fazio knocked off the puck as he was trying to go 200 feet with it. Surf! Surf! Pacelli trying to find it. Carl buries someone, and he will go to the box for that one as he decides it's interference. So he laid him out. I don't know if it was interference. It was a puck carrier. He laid him out. The call should have been made on the hit on Roach earlier. Yeah. all right. Little frustration. Spittle wins this one in the corner. Pucciarello will step to the plate up the wall. Pens will collect. We got Spittle, Pucciarello, Witten, and Nunez in the back end. Asked to call this one across or kill this one off. Fire this one across. Wilson will collect in the corner. He'll look to set up shop on the far side. He'll play it to the point for Loya. Loya will work. He'll play it back down. Wilson. Wilson plays it across. Good contained by Ethan Nunez, and that's chipped out of the zone by PHC. Pens will collect. He'll come the other way. Pucciarello reads it, picks it off, drags past. He's hauled down. Pens will touch it, and now we're going to go 4-on-4 hockey for 50 seconds. It's an absolute trip. So, Rochi, Gerbevec up front, Fazio, Maurer on the back end. Rochi chips this one to the side, boys, but the Pens will collect. Reverse around their own net. Maurer will get there to try to keep it. Gets through him. Fazio will get back to collect it. He'll play it across to Rochi. Rochi opens up. He's across the red. He's going to drive down. Walks past one. He's hauled down. Nothing called, and now we're coming back the other way. Ferguson will drive down. He's contained by Fazio. Rochi will bump him off the puck. They play it to the point. They go D to D. That's Loya. Gets under his stick, but he'll collect it off the half wall. He'll walk down the boards. He'll pull up, reset it. Find CJ Nejijava. Far side. He throws it towards the net. Fazio will collect. He'll play it back to Maurer. Maurer will come out the other way. We'll reverse it near side. Gerbevec collects it off the boards. We're back to even. Now we're man up now. Gerbevec trying to play it to Rochi. Pens collect it. We'll get back behind the net. We're 30 seconds on the man up. The Dunlops dude up. Maurer keeps. Rochi collects it. Walks towards the net. Plays it out in front. Stick to side. Fazio's hauled down. Pens will touch it, and we'll go to the Dunlops. Two dudes up. 17 seconds. Offensive zone draw to the left of Max Drazacic. 45.2 clicks left. 17 seconds on the two-man up. Spittle, Pucciarello, Pacelli up front. Shaner, Fazio. Spittle wins this to Pacelli. Pacelli plays it back to Fazio. Fazio will walk. He'll play it to Pucciarello. Pucciarello walks down. We'll turn back up with it. Pacelli's on that back door. Tries to find him. He sends it across. Pacelli slides it back across off the boots. Turns and fires. Spittle. Zabarski trying to fire it in. Drazacic stays strong. Keeps it out of the back of the net. 29 clicks left. 1 second left on the two-man up. Pens will win this one back. They're going to collect it. They get one guy back. We'll go D to D. Play it back across the middle. We'll hit the neutral zone with speed. Reach A. Tries to get to the dots. He turns and fires short side. Buries it. To make it a 7-3. That's a short-handed goal. Pittsburgh does not have Wawas. This shout-out goes to Joey Coleman, if you're listening. And I know you're not. But Wawa is here on the East Coast. Pittsburgh likes the Sheets. So that shorthanded strike is brought to you by Sheets with 12.1 seconds left in this game. PHC extends it to 7-3. Now we got a Nuccio Carr. Rochi up. .7 saying, I guess the refs are now trying to get control of the game. They're going to call the centers. Yeah, with nine seconds left. They'll call the centers. Spittle will chip this one forward. It gets past the Pens Elite. Great Lord will get there. He'll hit and pin. Throw out the board. Shanes will turn and fire. The horn will sound, and PHC loses 7-3 in this second tilt, but we're back tomorrow for the third and final game of the season against the Pens Elite. Third of the weekend, several more. So hopefully we can finish strong. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday evenings, and we'll see you tomorrow bright and early from Hollydale Ice Arena, Sewell, New Jersey. Thank you.